sets, it's the same concept. Majority of the exercises are the same. The major differences are some of the exercises have changed at the end of set 3. And I changed the order. So set 2 is going to go before set 3. Set 3, well, I mean, it's still going set 1, 2, 3, but I wrote it set 1, set 3, set 2 in the workout. So just make a note that we're going to skip past, we're going to go set 1, set 2, set 3 anyways. And then at the very end, instead of doing 45 seconds for each core exercise, we're going to try and do 60. So that's going to be an extreme challenge. That's going to be a grand total of 7 minutes at the end. So today's workout's a slight bit longer than the other days, than the other workout, just by a small margin. Should be equally as challenging. I'm trying something with my camera angle today. We'll see if it makes any difference. I don't know that it needs to, but I think it might be better. We'll see. On that note, we're going to get our warm-up started in a second here. All right. We'll get going with a nice, easy workout. We're just going to start walking on the spot. Just going to change my camera angle one last time. Okay, here we go. Just going to start walking on the spot. You can jog on the spot if you want, or march nice and quickly. All right, we're gonna kick backwards now. All right, we're gonna go to our skater. We're gonna go side to side. Again, doesn't have to be too fast right now. We're just warming up. All right, we're gonna do some kicks now. We're just gonna kick forwards. This one here, we're just gonna start. It's a bit of a pendulum. It's a little bit more of a challenging exercise. Here, we're just gonna kick forward. You can use something to balance yourself if you like. Yeah, is just gonna swing a little bit. So try and kick that leg up. See where you get it to. You might get it kind of high with a bit of a warm up. Don't get injured. And then we're gonna switch sides. So just gonna switch. I like to start nice and slow. Bit of a balance exercise. Try and keep the hips somewhat even. All right, a couple more here. Good. All right, we're gonna go into a squat now. So we're just gonna go down, come up, down. And again, if you want to challenge your squat depth in today's workout, find something that you can put beneath your heels. So take a notebook, for example, very small, elevates the heels. When I go down, this isn't wide enough. If I had 2 notebooks, it would be great. But I'll give you an example. So it does make a difference. I definitely feel like I have more range of motion than if I try without the notebook. All right, so if you have something you can put beneath your heels that props them up maybe an inch or 2, helps a lot. If you have something that's on a slight angle, if you're looking to get a little bit more depth in the squat, it helps with the hamstring if you have hamstring flexibility issues. All right, we are going to go now to a lunge. We're gonna do 8, where we're crossing over, doing our skater lunge. Doesn't have to be an extreme crossover, but like I said, 8 on each side. When you're done your 8, change sides. Good. When you're all done, 8 on each side, I'm gonna wait a second. We'll go to shoulders. If you're ready, go to shoulders. If you're not, keep going. I'm gonna start with some small circles. Getting progressively a little larger. Nice and under control. Getting large. Good. Shake it out. I don't know if everyone else is still, I think we still have some people doing some of our squats. Okay, we're gonna go now, we're gonna do reverse. We're gonna go the other way. Slightly larger. I started to increase a little earlier there. Make it quite large. Good. Okay, we're gonna go out. We're gonna be in line again, in line with the ears. So hands here, we're gonna go up, come down, up, and do 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Shake it out, shake the shoulders out. We're gonna go opposite elbow, opposite knee now. So we're gonna put our hands again against the temple. We're gonna bring elbow to knee. All right, shake it out. What are we gonna go to now? We're gonna do a couple more exercises before we get started. Let's practice. Let's see what everyone can do. This way, when we go to our core exercises, we know what we're capable of. Let's do our V holds. So that one there looks like this. You're sitting on your butt if you can for this one. And I'm gonna try and engage the core, and we're going to bring our legs up off the ground. So slight lean backwards. Obviously, get the feet out. You can put your toes slightly forward. You want to point them forward, and you're going to sit. Engage the core and keep the feet off the ground. So, I mean, you don't want to keep them too low. I like to, again, I'm trying to make a V. Might feel it in your quads. Again, we are going to try and hold that for a minute. I can already tell you that I think that's our 5th exercise. I'm not going to be able to do it for a minute. So I'm probably going to mix it up on that one. Feel free, again, when we're doing those core exercises, to mix it up between. So we're doing the V hold here. You can go and you can do ruts. So that's this one here. You can do that. You can do a single leg. And you can change. All right. Plenty of options. Do what you want to do. The idea is, as I've always said, and I'll keep reiterating, just keep moving whenever we're doing these exercises. If there's something you can't do, find your own variation. On that note, we are going to get started with our first set. First set's not too difficult. It's a good one to kind of warm your way into. We're going to start with our RDLs, and we'll go from there. So it's RDLs for 45 seconds. We're going to start on, you can start on whatever leg you want. We're going to go, we'll hit both legs. We are going to start in 5 seconds with RDL, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So that's this one here, where we're on a leg, balancing. And again, you can use an object in front of you to balance, or if you have weights, you can use weights. They do help. Switching sides. Not on my egg yet. We go for another 10 seconds. And we're going to go down into glute bridge now. So we're going for 30 seconds on each leg. So single leg, put one leg up in the air. Driving the leg up. Going for another 5 seconds. And switching legs. Ten more seconds. And we're standing up, going to squats. So body weight squats, here we go, 30 seconds. We're going to go for another 5 seconds. Good. Going over to lunges now. So for lunges, you can do any one that you want. I'm going to do a reverse lunge. I'm going to go for 45 seconds on each side. I'm going to go for 10 more seconds on this side. 10 seconds. And changing sides. So change sides. 45 seconds. Three seconds. All right, we're gonna go to skater now. We're gonna go side to side, pushing side to side. 30 seconds. pushing side to side. I changed the order up a little bit. It was supposed to be skier, but we're going with skater. 10 seconds to go. And we're going to skier now. So here we go. This one's a fair bit longer. It's 75 seconds. And then we finish with 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Keep going. Good work. "25 seconds to go." Three, two, one. We're going to jumping jacks now. Here we go. Final 30 seconds. Ten seconds to go. Three, two, one, and done. Good work. That's set number one. We're going to go over to set number two in just a minute. All right, so set number two, I've changed. Last week, we did push-ups and swimmer, and we did a little bit of a circuit. This week, we're going to do our challenge set as our second set. So, apologies. So, set number two this week is going to be our squats and push-ups, or not this week, Friday instead of Wednesday. So, we're going to do same thing. I've changed the time on it. I've shortened the duration for the push-ups. I've lengthened the duration for the squats, and both sets are now the same duration, both run-throughs. So I'm just going to call it out. I will say it though before we do it. So we're going to do 60 seconds of squats, followed by 20 seconds of push-ups. Hold up. Let me actually see what I put down. I don't think that's right. Yes, it is. We're going to do 60 seconds of squats, followed by 30 seconds of push-ups, followed by 30 seconds of rest. And then we're going to run through 60 seconds of squats, 30 seconds of push-ups, and then we're going to take our break. So it's a minute of squats, 30 seconds push-ups, rest, 1 minute squats, 30 seconds push-ups, and we're done. The goal, obviously, you want to try and do as many squats and as many push-ups in round one as you did in round two. So push yourself in round one, and you're going to have to go really, really hard in round two if you want to do the same number, because obviously you're going to be quite fatigued from the first go. All right, we'll get started in a second here. I'm actually going to avoid most of the push exercises because I just finished my workout, but maybe I'll join. All right, we're going to start with our 60 seconds of squats. We're going to start those in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So it's 60 seconds of squats. Going for a minute. Restarted. 45 seconds to go. Good work. 30 seconds. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. We're going down into push-ups. Here we go. 30 seconds of push-ups. $25 seconds left. I gave a little bit of time for the transition here. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, you have 30 seconds of rest, and then we're going to go back to squats. We're going to start back up. Again, we're doing 60 seconds of squats again, 30 seconds of push-ups, then we get a break. We're going to go in 5 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, 1, we're back to squats. $22 seconds to go. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're down to push-ups. Final 30 seconds of push-ups. $20 seconds to go on the push-ups. Eight seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Good work. Good job. Okay, so that was set number 2. Set number 3, I'm going to give a minute. I'm going to give 75 seconds before we get started. So set number 3 actually still has push-ups in it. I know, super fun. So set number 3, I'll read it off before we actually do it. Set number 3 is 15 seconds of push-ups, 15 seconds of swimmer, 30 seconds of push-ups, 30 seconds of Superman. We're then going to do T rotations, shoulders. We're going to try for 45 seconds of plank push-up. If you don't want to do plank push-up, I would recommend going opposite elbow, opposite knee, or do a lunge. A full body movement would be great, or just a normal plank if you don't want to do our plank push-up. And then to finish off that set, we're going to do 75 seconds of skier to finish up the set. Again, I'll just call it the exercises and demo them as we go. And that'll be our third set. So we're going to get started on that one in 20 seconds. And we're going to start with push-ups. So again, it's 15 seconds of push-ups to start. We're going to start in 10. Oh. Whoops. Okay. We're going to start in 5 seconds with our push-ups. In 3, 2, 1, go. We're on push-ups, 15 seconds. 10 seconds to go on the push-ups. 3 seconds to go. And we're into swimmer now. So for swimmer, reaching forward, pulling back, flutter the legs. 7 seconds to go on swimmer. 3, 2, 1. We're back to push-ups. 30 seconds, and then we're all done with push-ups for today. 15 to go on push-ups. Five seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Good work. We're going to Supermans now. So this one here, we're laying on the ground. Arms and legs come up at the same time. We go back down, up, and down. Like so. Trying to bring the chest, as much of the chest and as much of the leg off the ground as you can at the same time. You go up, you go down. We're going to go for another 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to T rotation now. So that one looks like this. Nice wide feet. You're going to rotate up with one arm. Put the hand back underneath. Rotate to the other side. Ten seconds to go. Good. All right. I'm going to have everyone stand up now. We're going to go to shoulders. So we're going to do shoulder work for 60 seconds here. So hands are going to do, we're going to start with some shoulder circles like we do in our warm up. Nice and small, getting progressively larger. Good. We're going to make some large circles now. Good. And we're going to stop. We're going to go backwards now, small circles. Getting progressively larger. Going really large now. Good. And we're going to go up here. Hands making an L. We're going to go straight up, back down, straight up. Good. 10 more seconds. Just going to keep going straight up. Good. All right, we're going to go down into our plank push-up position now, or plank. You can do plank, plank push-up, or you can go opposite elbows, opposite knees. It's your choice. We're going for 45 seconds. You don't want to do our plank, the plank push-up, you can do a plank. I'm going to go for another 20 seconds. Eight seconds to go. And we're going to stand up. And we're going to go to skier to finish off. So we're going to do 75 seconds of skier to finish this set. I'm going for one more minute. Thirty seconds to go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good work. So we have one more set to go. It's a 7-minute set. It's going to be pretty difficult. For this set, if you find that your core just can't take 7 minutes, like let's say you're on the 3rd minute and it's just not working, instead of stopping completely, feel free to stand up and do squats for 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Do what you need to recuperate so that you can join us for the next exercise or even the exercise after that. But just keep moving for these 7 minutes. That's really the goal. That's what we want to do. So we won't take too long to get into this next exercise or this next set. So like I said, it's going to be a minute on each one. So use whatever strategy you need to persist through this set. It's going to be difficult, as it should be. All right. We're going to start up with dead bugs in 10. We'll start in 10 seconds. I'm just going to fix the screen. I don't think I actually like putting it up higher than normal. I don't know that actually makes it any better. All right. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3. We're going with dead bugs in 3, 2, 1, go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Breathing out at the bottom. Good work. 20 seconds to go on this one. And we're going to leg lowers. So for this one here, hands beneath the butt. Bring the legs down. Coming up, not all the way up, and going back down. You can keep your head on the ground if you like, pushing that lower back into the ground. That way we get our core engaged. And it's not our lower back that's doing the work. Good work. We're well past the halfway point on this one. Another 7 seconds to go. And we're on sit-ups now. So we're going to do sit-ups or butterfly sit-ups, whichever one you want to do. For butterfly, you can swing the arms. If you're doing crunches, that's fine too. You can do crunches. Or you can do sit-ups. "20 seconds on this one. Good work. We're going to go to scissors now. So we're going to sit on our butts. We're going to crisscross the legs. All right, do it in spurts if you need to. You can even do it laying down. 12 seconds to go. Good work. We're going to penguin now. So we're going to keep our feet and our knees together. Hands on our sides. And a side bend here. We're really crunching with the obliques. 45 seconds to go on this. Again, if you need to stop doing core exercises, if they're too difficult, go to a squat or a lunge. Keep moving. And we're going to go over to our V hold. So I'm going to sit, extend the legs if we can, and try and hold that position. Again, try and hold it as you can. Do it in spurts if you need to. Good work. Keep going. "20 seconds to go." Again, I'm going in spurts here. "8 seconds to go on this. And we're going to go to Russian twists for in our final minute. Going side to side, keeping everything nice and stable. "25 seconds to go." "10 seconds. And done. Good work. That's our 7 minutes. Rest. We'll take a couple minutes before we go to our cool down. Good work, everyone. We're going to take another 30 seconds before we get going on our cool down. Do this here. All right. We're going to start on the ground. So we're actually going to start today with child's pose. So that's the one where we're putting our armpits in towards the ground. Here. I'm going to hold most of our stretches for around 40 seconds. Keep holding. And we're all done on this one. We're now going to go to our core stretch. So I'm going to go here, snake. Going to hold it for another 20 seconds. All right, good. We're going to go now. We're going to go over on our sides. So going to lay on our side. Bring a leg up. Stretch one arm back, the other way. Hopefully you don't have a couch blocking your reach. You're going to go reach. You can even use your hand to rest your head. All right, we're going to go over to the other side now. Switch sides. All right, good. We're going to go now to a stretch where we lay on our backs. We're going to tuck one leg in front of the other here. We're going to pull one leg in front of the other. You can also do this one seated where, I mean, just imagine I'm in a seated position here. You can do it again. You can do it seated. I find it easier laying down. You can pull on one of the legs either this way, either way you're pulling this way. Either pull on the foot and pull it closer to you, or you can pull on the leg, which indirectly, well, which will directly pull this leg. And we're just going to hold for another 10 seconds. And we're going to switch sides. Again, you'll find one side a fair bit tighter typically on this stretch. You'll notice it. Gonna hold this one for another 8 seconds. And good. All right. We are going to stand up if we can. All right, I'm going to go to my favorite stretch, the we're going to do the hip flexor stretch. So just going to lean forward, lean into the hip a little bit, and get that hip flexor. Looking forward, keeping the hips nice and square. Just going to hold this one for another 10. Good. All right, we're going to go to the other side. And hips nice and square, facing forward. I'm just going to comment on gas prices again. I drove to Welland today to paddle. Wet my shirt, it's wet. Anyways, I'm looking outside. Gas is $1.29.6 across the street. In Welland, it was 103. I have no words. 26 cents. It's crazy. All right, we're gonna go to a calf stretch now. The only thing that would make me happier is if I didn't have to drive to Welland to paddle, but I mean, hey, it is great paddling over there. All right, heel back on the ground. Leaning forward. Again, this is stretching the calf this time, so I'm not looking to stretch the hip flexor. My calf is on the ground. My leg is pretty much straight. I'm feeling a stretch through the calf. Again, if it's too much of a stretch, be careful. You can always stretch like so as well. Push into something and lean forward on it. That'll give you that same stretch. You have multiple ways of stretching. I'm going to stretch the other leg now. Heel flat on the ground. Going forward. I'm just going to hold this for another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. We're going to go now to a tricep stretch. So, arm overhead, hand between shoulder blades, pressing down. Stretch that tricep. Good. All right, we're going to the other side now. Switching sides, good. And all done. All right, shake that out. We're gonna come across again. We're gonna go to a shoulder stretch, bring one arm across, hooking it with the other. And again, if you kind of look away, you can sometimes feel a bit more of a stretch if you'd like to. All right, we're going to the other side now. All right, good. We're gonna go to our wrist stretches now. And I'm gonna switch now. I'm gonna go stretch the other side. Good. Shaking that out. And go to the other side. Again, stretching the flexors now. Good. And now we're going to go flip around. All right, shake it out. Good work, everyone. Another Friday workout completed.